YouTube, I almost forgot about you again. All right, ES broke structure to the upside out of the 15-minute fair value gap. I'm not focused on ES though. I want to take a trade on NASDAQ because I got nothing to target on ES. I mean, we can go to the 15-minute time frame and use the fib from the low to the high. And we got the 27% extension, 50%, 90% extension we could use. But I'd prefer NASDAQ because we have an all-time high draw. Now we have this 15-minute high too. We could target as our first take profit or break-even level. You see confirmation on NASDAQ. ES is showing we want to move higher, but I need my confirmation. I need confirmation. We got two 5-minute bearish fair value gaps right there that we can react off of. So I want to pay attention to that. I want to pay attention to that. Broke structure on the 1-minute time frame. We're in discount price range on the 15-minute time. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, we're in discounted price range on the 15-minute time frame to go higher. But on the 5-minute time frame, we hit discounted price range. And I want to go off the 15-minute. We did hit equilibrium. We might want to go lower. 84-point stop, dude. 84-point stop to front run 2 5-minute bearish fair value gaps. Bruh. Whoa. I'm in this trade. I want to see us inverse both of these 5 minutes and break structure to the upside. Before I go break even, I'm going to have my break even on NASDAQ at the 50% level of this highest fair value gap, right? The first presented. But I'd really love to break structure to the upside on the 5 minute and have this be a protected low. But we'll find out. We broke structure on the 1 minute to the upside. So far, this trade's looking good. I'm going to let it run, though. First TP will be these highs. Second TP will be all-time highs. And we'll see what we get. I think it's a good trade. I'm on my Tradeify accounts, too, so it's first trade on those. So we'll see what happens. I'd really like to not respect this 5 minute fair value gap, and I'd love to break structure in the 5 minute time frame. But yeah, I like this trade. Comfortable in it. We came down. We're in a 15 minute fair value gap. We swept out a 15 minute low. 1 minute SMT to the upside. 1 minute inverse fair value gap. Front run the entry because again we got the 1 minute SMT, 1 minute inverse. 1 minute break of structure makes me more comfortable. But a 5 minute break of structure would make me even more comfortable, right? Which would be this high right here. The only thing I could see us stopping us is this 5 minute fair value gap up here. But if ES inverses that, I'm going to be very comfortable in this trade. And that's all we could do. If we lose this trade, we lose this trade. That's it, right? So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give longs a try. Worst case scenario doesn't play out. That's it. Really like it though. Really like it. I stink if this doesn't play out, but see. These wicks are crazy, dude. Sellers are trying to push it down. I don't like that candle closure right there. I really wish that closed bullish, but we'll see. If we inverse this 1 minute bullish gap, we'll probably get cooked. But I'd really love for this to hold. We broke structure on the 5 minute on ES. We did it on NASDAQ. So we'll see what happens. ES is showing me wants to continue higher. But I really wish we inverse that 5 minute gap because we're in the first presented 5 minutes. This is a spot where we can react off of. But yeah. Back at break even now, we're in drawdown. So if we inverse this gap though, we're probably gonna be cooked. I'd love to see us react off of this area here. I would love it. I'd love to get a bullish candle closure out of here. I'd love to hold this level. The funny thing is too, ES is not the leading index to the upside. We have another 5 minute too, dude. I didn't see this one. I didn't see that one. Fuck. Ah, shit. They're trying. They're trying. Bulls are trying. They might fail. Bulls are trying. Oh, dude, the 10 a.m. macro is in fucking 2 minutes. Or 1 minute. That's going to determine our fate. The 2-minute macro, 10-minute macro is going to determine our fate. Come on, ES. Inverse all that shit. Only thing I don't want to see happen, though, is a 5-minute S&T off of this 15-minute high. That's the only thing. If we inverse. This 5-minute candle closes in 23 seconds. ES is showing me it wants to continue higher, man. But does NASDAQ want to do all-time highs? We'll find out. I might reduce risk to here to 45. 43. I'm going to go 43. I'm going to reduce risk. Yes, inversed all those 5-minute gaps. Still didn't break structure to the upside on NASDAQ, though. Still didn't break structure to the upside on NASDAQ. $10 a.m. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, 10 a.m.? Up or down? What do you want, 10 a.m.? I'm going to reduce risk a little bit more to 50. To 50, because we're getting close to our break-even level. Once we go break-even level, I'm going to move it below this low right here. I'm going to reduce the 20-point risk, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to go full break-even. I'm at 50 right now. They say follow the higher time frame trend, right? We formed an hourly fair value gap below 2, you fucking bastards, at 10 a.m. Alright, ES is about to come take out this 15-minute high. Once we take that out on ES, I'm going below this fair value gap. Once we take this out on ES, because the only thing I don't want to form is a 5-minute S&T off of that, because NASDAQ's got a ways to go. I'm gonna reduce to here. I'm gonna go to 669. 669. It says I have it here. That's what it looks like on my broker. Break structure on the 5-minute on NASDAQ. Yes, we did. But we could come down and want to fill in that hourly gap. We could come down and want to fill in that hourly gap. I want to keep an eye on ES taking this 15-minute high up here. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Do we want all-time highs? Do we want... All right, ES took them. ES took them. I'm going below this low. I'm reducing risk. ES took them. This should be a protected low if we're going to continue higher. I'm going below this low, below this fair value gap. Will we want all-time highs on NASDAQ or not? I've reduced my risk already. So again, but we're almost at our break-even level, right? But NASDAQ took these highs. Are we going to run a reverse off of these highs and fill in the hourly gap below? We'll find out. We will find out, but I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Will we want to continue higher? Are we just going to want to pump? Are we going to want to pump here? Reducing risk a little bit more. So I'm risking 15 points at the moment. I'm risking 15 points. I'm risking 15 points now. My first TP is at that 15-minute high up here. How many points would this be right here? 90 points? 117 points. What's 117 times 2? That'd be 468 per account if I hit that. We're going for all-time highs. I'm holding this trade. We'll determine once we get there. I could secure a puncher right here, but I'm not gonna. We need this to hold. We need this to hold. We can't form a 5-minute S&T. We can't form it. We need to continue higher. We need to. Will we want all-time? No! Stop! I need you to pump. Peace out, Yas. Peace out. Thank you, brother. We'll let you know. I'm going to hold this one. We'll find out. I've already reduced risk. These accounts don't have a trailing stop either. I'm going to go first TP these 15-minute highs, and I'm going for all-time highs up here. I'm going to go for them. I'm going to hold this motherfucker until we get there. I'm going to hold it. Nothing we can do now. Okay, we took Will we want them, or are we going to reverse? Or can we just pump all the way up to take profit? Pretty please. I'm in a holding mood today too, which is a problem. Hit my first TP. How about that? How does that sound? Is this an hourly high now? Oh my god, it is. It is an hourly high. It's an hourly high. What was it on ES? It wasn't an hourly high. Oh. Will we form a 5-minute SMT within the 1 minute? Will we form it? We're struggling at this high. "40 seconds to determine our fate." Come on, baby, keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. What would this be? What would the risk to reward be here? It'd still be around a 1 to 2, dude. I really think I'm gonna leave an extendo clip all day today because I don't have a trailing drawdown. I don't have a trailing stop. Here, what I might do is I might take a partial here. I might take a partial here. I'm gonna take a partial here, and I'm gonna let this do this. I'm gonna take a partial here at a 70-point trade because I feel like this is a stretch, right? And I'm gonna go for 118 points for my final take profit. That's what I'm gonna do instead of being greedy today. And I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even. So we've already secured profit. I'm gonna go for this instead of going for a fucking 165-point trade. So we'll find out. Alright, we switched the idea, okay? I don't want to let it run to all-time highs. Alright, it's a little bit of a stretch for me. But I'm going to go for a 112-point trade, which will be this high, this hourly high. I took a partial to be comfortable. My stop loss is at break even. And then we're going to let that run to there. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to take a partial here because I feel like it's a little bit of a stretch to go for a 164-point trade. So we'll find out what happens. Alright, we switched the idea.
Will you marinate? One moment, please.
Are you gonna answer that right now?
Leonard, I don't want to be rude.
Oh, hey, where you been? We've been calling you for hours.
Oh, I'm sorry. My phone was on airplane mode. Why?
Oh, lordy.
Airplane.
Hey, where
Got a 5-minute bullish there that could protect us. My entry's at 704, it says. There it is. So this is still a 116-point trade. I'm going to go for that, 116-point trade. That's my goal. That's my goal. Stop loss is at break even. 117 points is enough for me. 117 points is enough for me. We want all-time highs on NASDAQ or not. All right, we switched the idea, okay? I don't want to let it run to all-time highs. All right, that's a little bit of a stretch for me. But I'm going to go for a 112-point trade, which would be this high, this hourly high. I took a partial to be comfortable. My stop loss is at break even. And then we're going to let that run to there, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to take a partial here because I feel like it's a little bit of a stretch to go for a 164-point trade. So we'll find out what happens.
Will you marry me? 1 moment. I just picked.
All right, guys. G and whoever else is in here. Who else is in here? I'm just gonna cut this, and I'll let you know what happens. We have one runner, so it's up to this if it wants to hit or not. But we only have 2 people in here, so I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I'll post a live session when we do that. All right? Sound good? If anybody's even listening. But I'm holding this trade. I'm going to see what happens. We've already secured profit. So regardless, we made money at the end of the day. We'll see if we want to make our full amount. Sound good, guys? All right. Peace out. Peace out. All right. It's just us, YouTube. It's just us.
I just picked up the. And they.
I'm going to let this just run, guys, if you're watching me on YouTube, and we'll see if it hits. And we'll see if we hit full take profit or not. All right, I cut the Discord stream because we didn't have anybody really in the Discord, but I'm currently letting one runner run to the hourly high we have above, okay? We still have the potential to continue down and fill in that hourly low, but I'm currently holding my last runner right now, and we'll see if we can come hit this high, right? We're currently looking like this on our Tradeify accounts, right? So we'll see if price wants to come down, stop us out at break even, but we do have a 5-minute fair value gap that is protecting us, but if we inverse that 5-minute, which we might right now, let's see if it happens, we might get stopped out, okay? But I'm going to let that last runner run, profit's already secured. We'll keep you updated after. All right.
All right, I cut the Discord stream because we didn't have anybody really in the Discord, but I'm currently.
Will you marry me? One moment, please.
Really, you gonna answer?
All right.
I will.
All right, I cut the Discord stream because we didn't have anybody really in the Discord, but I'm currently letting one runner run to the hourly high we have above. Okay, we still have the potential to continue down and fill in that hourly low. I'm holding my last runner right now. We'll see if we can come hit this high. Right. We're currently looking like this on our Tradeify accounts. Right. So we'll see if price wants to come down, stop inside of break even, but we do have a 5-minute. All right, I cut the Discord stream because we didn't have anybody really in it.
Will you marry?
Okay. All right, I cut the Discord stream because we didn't have anybody really in the Discord, but I'm currently letting one runner run to the hourly high we have above. Okay. All right, we switch. All right, I cut the Discord stream because we didn't have anybody really in the Discord, but I'm currently letting one runner run to. Whip. Oh. All right.
I was having.
Okay. All right.
Are we going to reverse? It's kind of looking like it right now, mate. It's looking like it. We're about to form a 5-minute S&T to the downside, and we have an hourly gap down below. Will we want to take out those highs? If we inverse this gap, we're probably fucked. Yeah. Shit, mate. This is either the spot where we're going to continue higher or we're going to get stopped out. But that's why we secured one profit, because again, I didn't like how ES was so much farther above these highs, right? Compared to NASDAQ. And it looks like we're coming. Oh my God. Here we go. Yep. Larry Wheels. Got stopped out. Wow. What kind of wick is that? What kind of wick is that? I got stopped out. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You guys got to see what that wick looks like on the micro time frame. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit compared to... Can you see that? Can you see that? Ay, ay, ay. That's why we took a partial, though. That's why we took a partial. Wow. Wow. All right, well, we did our job there. I swear if this candle freaking does this, dude, I'm going to be chapped. I'm going to be chapped. I'm going to be chapped. All right, well, we got stopped out at break even. I don't even know what that is, man. Doesn't show that on the mini contract, but I swear if we come up, dude, and pump after that, that's gonna piss me off a little bit, to be honest with you. But I'm done for the day. We made around $140 per account, right? So do the math on that times 5. That is on my Tradeify accounts. Okay, so we're in profit on those. But again, I wanted that high. This freaking giant wick comes out of nowhere, stops me at a break even, and now she's probably gonna continue back up, and I'm gonna probably be pissed if that happens. But that's trading for you. Dub on the day. Peace out. Not a full dub, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Adios. Have a great week.
All right, well, we got stopped out at break even. I don't even know what that is, man. Doesn't show that on the
All right, YouTube. That's all I can do, man. We'll reload my dashboard. But yeah. That's on 5 accounts, so Let me make sure I'm out of everything on this. End of day drawdown, dude, though, is like pretty cool, to be honest with you. I don't know why. Let me make sure I'm out of all my positions first. Okay. Yep. $698 on the day. $139 per account, as you guys can see here. We were up at $260 per account, but again, it's basically beats yesterday, and that doesn't beat. It's basically the same. $10 off, but we had one more account yesterday. But again, winning trade. That's all we could do. That's all we could do. So smaller win, but that's pretty much all we do. We followed our system. We followed our rules. We let the trade run. We trusted that it was going to at least come to this draw. This was a little bit of a stretch at first, but I really wanted to see, just because of how bullish the market's been, if we were just going to do it, because why not? But of course, today's the day where it's Friday. 164 points is a lot. But I really wanted to see if we could sweep this high because it became an hourly high. ES swept it. It was a 116-point trade, but we took our first partial in this first presented 5-minute fair value gap. That's why I wanted to take it, because this is definitely a spot where we could reverse, right? So I took my first partial there. That was just based off of intuition, I'll be honest. And then I wanted to leave that last runner. So our first take profit was 70 points, but our final take profit would have been 115 points. Would have been cool. Would have been cool. And we'll see if it still hits. But that wick came out of nowhere. Stop us at a break even. It's bigger on the micro contract on Tradeovate, as you could see that I showed it. Again, I could show it again if you want. Take another screenshot just to show that. To show the entries and everything. Right, you should be able to see that. Let me bring up my OBS. Yeah, we should be able to see that. Is there a way I can zoom in for you guys? Yeah, so there you go. We can see that I did get stopped out right there, and that's what it's looking like right now. So on the micro time frame, it came down a little bit more, but what can we do, right? I'm not gonna let that piss me off. I'm not gonna let that make me go on tilt. We took a partial. We made money. It's freaking Friday, dude. We ended it on a winning week, 2 winning weeks in a row. And that was my first day trading my Tradeify accounts. So peace out. If this freaking goes up, man, I'm gonna be pissed. ES is still chucking, so we'll find out. But ES has nothing to target because it's already past all-time highs. But yeah, we're still respecting this 5-minute on ES, and we're coming into equilibrium, I'm pretty sure. I'm yelling timber. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we made $600 today. $700. $700. Peace out. Have a great weekend.